Hello everyone, this is our new video and we start a new series today with me, FIDE Master Vladimir Chernikov.
Yeah.
And what our video is going to be about. I try to ask AI, which is ChatGPT in this case, different facts about chess that can be true or not true. And today we kind of give a challenge to Vladimir. He will try to guess which fact he thinks would be correct or incorrect, and he would have to try to figure out evil intentions of AI, figure out which fact is correct, which one is incorrect, and we'll see whether AI can deceive a human being, experienced chess master such as Vladimir. How do you think, Vladimir? How many
Ah,
points would you score, and
I
what are your
was about
expectations?
asking you the same question actually, but if I will say I'm sure about 14 or 15.
14 or 15?
Yes, yes, it's obvious. I
Okay,
mean, I believe
okay,
in
okay,
myself.
okay. It's like my girlfriend couldn't score much, so we will see how much you can score. Although she doesn't know chess much, but okay. Like if Vladimir is so confident, let's try to see whether ChatGPT can cool him down. Okay, so the first question without like warming up, and the first question is. Tell me, true or false? Magnus Carlsen lost his first official FIDE-rated game in under 10 moves due to an accidental touch move blunder.
That's tough. I mean, obviously it's impossible to know it, and it looks like true, but I don't believe. I mean, if Manus is okay, but it's accidental. But okay, no, I don't believe it's not true.
So you say it's false. Probably it's correct. I don't know. It's like actually this was a rough battle between me and ChatGPT because he was giving me true facts that were actually false and false facts that were actually true. And I'm like saying, bro, it's like this is it true? And he's like, yeah, it's incorrect. Sorry for it's like that's my bad, you know.
Yeah, he was fooling you around. Yeah.
And yeah, and because like I know a lot, like will not brag here, but I mean I'm in chess my whole life, and I can like try to try to ask for some proofs. But this one I checked. I went to my mega base. I opened the Magnus Carlsen first games there. I don't know if this was his first game, but in this game he blundered, but it was like a little bit later, and the game continued more than 50 moves, and he lost it eventually. Although from the opening he had the winning position. Funny enough, his opponent played something like d4, e5 or something like that in this like trap.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, Vladimir gets first point, and this was indeed false. Next one, second. Also pretty interesting one to my taste. Again, true or false. The queen was originally the weakest piece, moving only one square diagonally, and was only empowered during the reign of Queen Isabella of Spain. It's like Vladimir is from Spain. Question
Ah,
about
wow.
Spain.
Oh, wow. Wait, that is you. You catch me with this very stuff. You got me here. Okay, tell you a story. That's what I'm good at. Here, I live in Valencia, Spain, and now these people kinda are talking about. There's two tournaments here with the same name. Actually, one is organized by Chess Federation of Valencia, and another one is organized by Basilio Chess Club. Very nice name for the club, but and it calls Cuna de Ajedrez Moderno, so kind of like yeah, like part of modern chess, and so far like translating it as there. And because it's supposedly this it's called this way because in Spain, in Valencia, actually they changed, like it was the first place where they played by like modern, like new rules. That's what I know. And you mentioning Isabella and so on. So probably some part of this for sure is true. And the thing is, if it's the new rules were about queen moves or not, and what was the difference? That's actually I should know, but I don't. Queen move one square. I mean, I just cannot imagine someone playing chess this way. I mean, it's unbelievable to move queen in one square. I'll say that it's false.
And you are wrong because I
Yeah, it
mean
is right.
it's like it's like not like 100% proven, but it's like very logical, because before it, as I saw, there was like such piece who was moving only one square, which is like a true fact. It had the name of minister or something like that. But the Queen Isabella was like pretty powerful. She like handled a lot of I don't know, situations, made Spain greater than it was, like sent Columb to explore the world and stuff like that. And after that, yeah, I mean, because she was like interested in chess, she
Yeah,
changed.
that is smart. That is smart, actually. Yeah, because Queen Elizabeth, right? So that is correct. But I would never think that it's related.
Yeah,
And because of her, it's
and after that, like because of Roy Lopez, like all these first games of chess that recorded, in all these rules, Queen was moving normally, and like, you know, we are chess players, we can think logically, so I believe that it's true.
yes,
So,
yes, that is true. I didn't think of this.
some historians say that it's true, another one being more skeptical, and ChatGPT actually was giving me first that it's like wrong because it's not 100% proven, but I thought that it's like pretty clear example, that it's pretty
Yeah,
interesting
I'll agree.
question.
I'll agree here. Maybe it's more likely to be true based on what you
Okay, so 1 out of 2. Next one, number 3, about Bobby Fischer. If you want to know more about Bobby Fischer, check out our great podcast about goats of chess.
and
Really,
discovers that Vladislav is the biggest fanboy of Bobby Fischer that you ever will know.
it's like everybody is in the same mind, but okay. The question is pretty easy one to my taste, but okay. Bobby Fischer lost a game by forfeit in the 1972 World Championship match because he refused to appear until camera was removed.
Oh my god. I mean, maybe it's too tricky question. I would say yes, but I don't know what was exactly like. Is it was sync in camera exactly or not? I know that he lost it by forfeit. Like after losing first game, that he saw that like they were opening doors and he was crying like baby. But I don't know if it's connected to some camera or not. So I mean, he did forfeit. But if you ask me if that was exact reason, I have no idea. I mean, can you repeat question exactly, please? Like, is it
Yeah,
important part or not? First of all, I want to ask you. If it's not
I would.
important, then
I mean, ask ChatGPT. I don't know. It's like if I give some information, it would be like
again, if it's not
easy.
important, then obviously he did forfeit. But
Bobby.
is it
So
part?
Bobby Fischer lost a game by forfeit in the 1972 World Championship because he refused to appear until camera was removed.
Okay, I think it's wrong then. I mean, I don't know what it maybe, but he, as I remember, he just was like against everything at the time, and that if that particular thing make him like bothered or not. Yeah, so
Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's like it's not. I mean, it's like
it's not important, then it's
it's not that
obviously,
important.
and then it's true.
Yeah, because I don't want to take away
Well-known
the
fact.
point from you because it would be unfair. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's not true. But yeah, the main reason is because of camera. But he had a lot of complaints, and then he
Yeah.
played like inside some closed room without any like viewers and stuff like that. And yeah, Bobby Fischer was pretty picky guy. Although he raised Pryphon, so as we talked about in this video that you can check, so we can forgive him that. So 2 out of 3. Next one. The modern 8 on 8 chessboard became the standard only in 17th century, but earlier experimental versions included 10 on 10 boards for extended gameplay.
It's too hard. It's too hard question, Larissa. You really think it is. At first, I was about to say very fast that like it's obviously false at first. But then, because it's kind of too many rule changes, or I mean, that it's true, I would say, because I mean, before people was experimenting and so on, but now I'm thinking, first of all, it's too many changes, like queen moving, like strangely, the 10 uh, out of 10 boards. I would say also for the guys that now it's so complicated to play chess, and moreover, in days before when it's like guys were not that smart as nowadays, we are I probably think that it would be just too hard to handle for them. I would say that it's like false.
Correct, it's false. Because right here the key word was standard. Because like by default, of course, the chess was
Ah,
like 8 on 8. But for Vladimir, it's hard because he doesn't see the questions yet in front of his eyes. Because
yeah.
it will like be edited more or less. But yeah, it's false because chess was always 8 on 8. I mean, maybe there was like some things, but yeah, overall this is false. And 3 out of 4 so far, so good. Next one, fifth one. Chess notation was banned in France during 1790s because it was mistaken for a form of secret military code.
Oh, this stuff again. This stuff again.
Because yeah,
Doesn't look like
I
it will be
tried to
true.
choose not easy
Yeah.
questions that are like,
No, because
like
moreover, you know that this feeling that you're not sure, but you heard something somewhere, and that's it. But because I heard this thing, but I'm not sure even if it's about notation, but something related to chess. And I'm sure if it was about some military thing, but I heard some similar story from somewhere. That makes me. If not, I would obviously say it's like false, whatever military what it is. But they were not that strong. Okay, there's which century, which years you say?
what? Age is
When
1790s.
1790s.
Like it was like pretty rough times of like
Yes, that's what I'm.
revolutions.
That's why that makes me think. No, I'm more thinking about who do I know who I remember of like chess players that were living this time. If I know someone, but I mean it's almost impossible. But
I mean, I
it's
remember La Bourdonnais, but it was like probably 19th century already.
yeah, it was much later.
Philidor.
Yeah, Philidor, but I think also it was later, right? Philidor is the most
No,
famous one.
Philidor 18th century. It's
Philidor
like
was there.
70 hundreds and maybe even earlier one. But yeah, I like for some reason
Okay,
in
to be
my
honest, that is tricky. I would say at first that it's false because it's just too hard to believe that someone will invent this. But on the other hand, knowing how people are getting paranoid while during the wars, I mean, let's make it true.
and you're on because
False.
it was false. Yeah, because
Yeah. I mean, it was obvious take,
it's
but
like I tricked my girlfriend the same way because she also heard stories and she even gave examples where like some, I mean, very simple things were like counted as secret military codes, and sometimes it was indeed true. And this was like before like Napoleon, or maybe already like I mean he was there, but it was like pretty hysterical time. And but yeah, chess fortunately was not in the list.
it's a
Okay,
good
three
question.
out
I
of
like
five.
it.
Yeah. Next one. I tried not to add two people at the same time, like Carlsen, Fischer, and initially I planned to do it on the World Championship, but here again, Fischer, but it's only two, like not more. Because again, I counted like
It
it's a
was
good
hard for you
question.
to handle yourself for much
Yeah,
because
yeah,
Fisher more
it's like,
precise.
yeah, that's true. It's like exceptions. Question number 6. Bobby Fischer once suggested adding a third player to chess to reduce draw rates and increase tactical complexity.
I mean, knowing that it's Bobby Fischer, I mean, tomorrow he can go and say that 2 versus 2, 5 versus 5, let's make it a CS. I mean, it sounds crazy, but I mean, false. I don't know. I don't know if it's true. Then for good for him. But I'll say it's false.
Yeah, it's false. Bobby Fischer, hasn't evolved that much to create 3 and 3, although there are some chess 3 and 3 nowadays, but he like only invented chess 960 or Fischer's chess. So that's true, 4 out of 6. Next one, 7th question. There are more possible chess game positions than there are atoms in the observable universe.
Yeah. But you might be kidding me. It's too
It's
hard.
not me. It's like I couldn't come up with something like that. But like every run of ChatGPT, he was like spamming this question. And like, okay, I'll take it.
Chess positions in general that ever can be created. Yeah, I mean, if it's just starting position, if we are talking about 960.
No. In general, like any
Yeah,
chess
that's it. If
position.
just that's what I'm saying. If just in starting, like, I mean, if chess feature, we can just flexing pieces around first rank, we can get
No,
960.
chess game positions, like you can play like e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, d4,
No, yeah,
d5.
take absolutely. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say is that in just 960, just in just
Mhm.
960, it's already like 1,000 possible positions and just flexing pieces in the first rank. So what more if we add like all the possible position in chess where people can move it? Wow, the number is quite huge. But I mean, I'll just say, wait, but it's impossible to be true also because it will be. I mean, maybe, but because it will be something well known fact, someone will come up with it. How many? Yeah, because there's eight. Yeah, 64 square and 8 pieces. Can you
It's
repeat the
like,
question exactly, and
yeah,
I'll
there are more possible chess game positions than there are atoms in the observable universe.
say it's false.
And yeah,
It's
it's
true, right?
like, it's true, yeah.
Yeah, I
Because
supposed to say true, but last moment I said just it's hard to believe in this. That's it.
yeah, because the number of potential games is like basically can be almost infinite, honestly speaking. But like with estimates suggesting 10 in 120 degree possible positions. However, as I googled and I fact checked it about the atoms in observable universe, the approximate amount between 10 in 78 or 10 in
Uh-huh.
82nd degree, something like
Yeah,
that.
that's annoying because I was close here. I was about to say
Yeah.
all the time I was thinking more that yes, but last moment I said
Yeah, it's
no.
like
Okay,
don't be so hesitant. So already Vladimir you didn't score 14 and 15, but yeah, right now
of
like
course, of
AI
course.
is close, but human beings still ahead. Next one, pretty interesting one. I like this one. The name Ruy Lopez was originally used to describe an entire family of openings involving early bishop development, and only later got attached specifically to e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5.
Any bishop opening, like bishop c4 or
Yeah. It's like
or the
early
Italian
bishop
game.
development, like.
Yeah. I mean, once again, it's just possible to just simply guess, but hmm, I don't know that people. Yeah, probably before it's true that it can be like this. I say true.
Wrong, it's false.
Wrong.
It was initially like attached only to bishop b5 idea, and the name Lopez was originally used to that.
Okay. But I mean, just 50-50. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's like if somebody asked me, yeah, I would be hesitant, but probably I will get. Okay, 4-on-4. AI is
Wow.
just catching Vladimir.
I'm back.
That's like, yeah. Next one is like very weird, like statement and the sentence that AI gave
Okay,
me.
I'm prepared. I'm prepared for
But
this.
I would be like, yeah, I would answer that most likely because I knew it. Like I recently had it somewhere in my shorts. That's the reason why I decided to add it.
Okay.
In the in the like between 18th and 19th century, in like I don't know 180s, a chess playing automation named the Turk fooled many into believing it was a
Chess
mechanical
player? I
genius.
didn't understand. Chess player who? Wait, can you repeat?
Automaton.
Auto.
No,
Okay.
automation, like
Yeah,
construction,
yeah. Yes, yes,
like
yes, 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 yes.
named the Turok fooled many into believing it was a mechanical genius. So basically, like, to extend this
But how it's
question,
related to
uh,
chess?
because there was a machine that
Yeah.
looked like machine. You
Yes.
like sit to play against it. You play a move, it plays
Uh-huh.
back, and yeah, it was like people thought that it was like mechanical genius. If it is it true or not, did it ever exist, or AI just made it up?
The machine that plays chess against you in 17th century.
Like, okay, let's imagine there is a chessboard against you.
Yeah.
There is a like guy who looks like machine. You sit and start playing, like
The
like
guy that looks like machine.
no, like the board. There is like in front of you machine, like okay, how
Okay, kind
this.
of robot, but okay, from the more
Yeah,
typical version nowadays.
like in the movies, or there are some
Yeah,
things where you come to the magician and stuff like that, and he
yes.
gives you like the future. So basically the same thing, but with chess, and it plays back, and yeah. And people
I mean,
thought that yeah, this machine existed, and it was like, by itself winning people.
that's like something completely crazy, but yeah, it's hard to see. I'm even tempted to say, but again, it's 50-50 completely. But the machine, again, I'm just trying to believe how you, because I mean, that knows the chess rules, and machine is like literally like playing itself. Like there, no one is moving the machine.
I didn't say
Right.
that. It says chess playing
Ah.
automaton named Turk fooled many into believing it was a
Because I
mechanical
feel
genius.
I heard somewhere this Turk shit, but okay, let's make it true.
Yes, it's true because like I gave you
I
so
heard
many
it
like
somewhere, but I don't get from where I heard about this name. But
yeah. But like how it looked, there is like this Turk sitting in front of you, and there is a guy below, like I mean, inside of this machine. And when the player plays a move, by like moving all this like different details, it displays and indicates what square did the guy play the move on, and then the guy inside of the machine played it back, and it like forced the machine to grab it and play it.
like an enigma of 17th century, basically. Yes,
Yeah,
true.
and it was like the real chess master inside of this thing. So okay, 5 on
Great.
4, 5 out of 9.
Humans
Vladimir
great
takes the
again.
lead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next one, number 10. A blindfolded chess player once played 48 games at the same time and didn't look at any of the boards and won majority of the games as well.
I think true.
Correct, true. Because right here, yeah,
Just
it's
because
like
it's not that many boards, I would say. Or
that's a world record. Timur Gareev,
Yeah.
48 boards. That's a
Actually, when you
lot.
said Timur Gareev, I know that he owns some record. I know how many boards, but I
Yeah,
remember this.
it's like it was 48. He was like, you know, cycling on the like I don't know, this like bicycle like in the gym. He was like doing I don't know some activity and was playing, and it took a lot of hours. But yeah, true, 6 out of 10. 11. Garry Kasparov once played a 20 games simultaneous exhibition while blindfolded and won all the games.
It sounds like a sneaky question, to be honest. So if some random guy from that doesn't barely know how to play can do 48 boards, and Garry Kasparov just 20 boards, I mean, it sounds like a stupid trick, to be honest. Can you repeat the question again more slowly?
Garry Kasparov once played a 20 game simultaneous exhibition while blindfolded and won all the games.
I mean, I'll say false because it's too. Because it's obvious that it can be yes, but I don't know. Like, it's hard to say. Wait, I mean, just to guess, because my brain obviously says that like it should be true because just 20 boards for Garry Kasparov against some guys who don't know how to play. I don't think that if it happened, I mean, what I can be sure about it, if you do like put Garry Kasparov blindfolded and give him 20 boards, he'll smash you all and will not even think about it. But the thing is, if it happened, so okay, let's say yes. Let's say yes. Usually yes.
Again,
No, it's false, right?
hesitation,
Yeah.
yes, broke you.
Because
That's
he never just did it just because I mean I know he can. But
he as I read, he didn't even play like as like blindfolded exhibitions. He wasn't a fan of it, so he didn't really do it. And 20 games,
okay.
that's quite a lot. It's like to win all of them, it's very hard unless you like put complete noobs with like 100 rating on, like yeah. Like pretty huge face off. So yeah, it's like Vladimir outplayed himself. That's
True,
6
true.
out
At
of
first
11.
I was obvious to say, I know, but okay.
And you said like Gary, like noob. I don't know. The guy was like 27 or almost 100. But okay. Next one. Tigran Petrosyan once insisted on changing chairs mid-game, claiming his opponents was strategically too comfortable.
He's Armenian. I believe it's true.
So you say it's true.
I say it's true. If it's not, but
it's false.
It's false. I mean, you tricked me. You tricked me, Vladislav.
6 out of 6 out of. But I know it sounds too cringe. I thought you would crack it.
No. I a lot of times say story about Benidorm Chess Open where two international masters. There was a table. It was divided in the half, right? There was some small division, and when other guy just put a little bit this part of his hand in the other one, other immediately smashed him like that and say him, "What are you doing?" He even stand up. They call arbiter. And I know both of them personally. I haven't seen it. What you can imagine? What more like some? The GMs are more even more complainful people. The Slobodan
Yeah.
Kovac is a legend of Valencian chess, doing it almost every tournament. So I mean, that's
Yeah. Yeah, but
no,
I don't know. Yeah, it's just like I don't know. For Korchnoi Karpov, it would be like more reasonable. But yeah, Petrosyan, they like hit each other with like Korchnoi during some games. I remember. But yeah, 6 out of 12, only half. So like tight finish. Will Vladimir outplay the machine or AI prevails? Number 13. The original chessboard didn't have black and white squares.
so what is like copy
Like
over the board,
all
but
all the colors were the same basically. Let's say.
say it's false. If it's true, well, but how they played it, and if their bishop falls,
Ron, that's true.
yeah, how the people were playing, then the bishop
Before,
falls.
as I remember in 12th century, it was like, okay, it's just like, I don't know, chessboard, but without white and dark squares, it's all the same, so it's like, you
So
see
it's
the
different
board.
even kind of sport. How you move bishops, first of all?
I mean, you have 8 on 8, you see squares, they just like, let's say all the squares were black, you would still more or
But
less...
then I don't agree with this question. I saw, as you said, that I mean, it's impossible. Here we should tie this question at least. It's impossible. Look, I mean, I saw based when you said me initially that it's false. What I saw that bishop are moving different way. But if they're moving really like dark
You,
square
you
and
could
dark
you
square
could
bishop,
you could
it's
ask
obvious.
that.
No, I don't agree here at all. It's
The original chessboard didn't have black and white squares.
I would admit my mistake if you would say that bishop are moving like different ways or queen, because it's logical that like more we found out, seeing that I didn't know that queen were moving like one square diagonal, but at least it's okay because it's not specific color, it can be played. But and actually what confused me, to be honest, when you said it to me, I thought you didn't have like that if it's like light squares at all complete, you said me it was all just complete like that. I think it should be a tie. I think it should be a tie. We should not.
I don't know. I will put
You
it
confused
for.
me a lot.
I will put it 6 out of 13, and then if you will not get it, we will
It's,
claim maybe a draw. But I don't know.
yeah,
It's
let's
like it's
see.
your fault. You could specify that. It's like
But I
I
mean,
mean,
because for me it was too obvious. If there are no different colors of the squares, so different colors bishop cannot move. I thought what I thought when you initially said it's false, that yes, that maybe bishops were not moving the same way, because I know before it like queen were jumping some weird moves and so on. But okay, let's go next.
okay. Let's say Let's say it's half and half. Let's put it even. Dismiss maybe the question. The first ever chess grandmaster title was awarded in 1886 to Wilhelm Steinitz. Which you can also check our videos, and there is even a video specifically about Wilhelm Steinitz. Again, the first ever chess grandmaster title was awarded in 1886 to Wilhelm Steinitz.
Because I know that that when he were playing. Wait. Again, I will outplay myself today. I feel like it's hard because who was the first guy? Some points they awarded like these top players with the title, but false?
Do you think it's false?
I'm not sure about it. Obviously, I mean, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm thinking. Wait, let me think. Stanitz. Yeah, I remember I was reading a lot about him actually, except of our podcast. I read some things about him as well. At some point, they did award. Wait. There are no ratings this time, but the title that could be given to him. Also, I mean, probably a year doesn't. I hope a year doesn't really matter. Let's say, because if it was, maybe it was given a year earlier or a year later, then I mean, I cannot help myself more. But the title, which year you said, in case?
1886. It's the year when he became world champion, I believe, or it was 1885. It's like it's not that significant. Like one move forward.
Yeah, but back. Okay, when that makes sense. That let's say first ever, like world champion was awarded with a title. I mean,
grandmaster title of player. Grandmaster, current grandmaster.
That's another thing, yeah. Grandmaster title. I don't remember from which year directly they were starting to give it. To be honest, like the titles in chess. I remember that like all time, should like this polymorphy thing, they were not grandmasters at all. Yeah, I mean, this video will be longer than expected.
Yes.
I need to remember this. It's all messing up because you know how tricky is this question. I started to remember. I remember about someone that like exactly that I was first ever title, but in my head it's not a stain. It's at some point, but and he was first ever GM. Okay, but also how in another I would say false, but on the other hand, how to expect that world champion doesn't have GM title? What a bullshit. I say it's false.
It's correct, because Grandmaster title was invented only in 1951, and it was given to 27 players, if I remember, including Rubens.
I was sure that it's earlier, like much earlier than this year. So I would expect that 1910s, 12s, but
no.
But
it's like it's like 51st, as I remember. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong.
They haven't lose, at least not a shame.
Yeah, but I mean, not so
now
clear.
We'll see if AI can claim the draw against me.
I mean, not so clear. It's like 7 out of 14 with one dubious question, maybe 7 out of 13, but okay.
Or let in the comments decide.
Yeah, let the comment decide. For example, yeah. A chess playing robot once broke a child's finger during a match. Again, robots against humans.
Which kind of already normal one, like nowadays, more or less, like.
Yeah. It's like there are chess robots, for example, in Moscow there is chess robots, you know,
yeah,
like.
I know. Broke the chess finger of a kid.
Yes, during the game, like they were playing and he broke a finger.
Sounds too sneaky. My first thing about it to say that it's false, that it's true that I was thinking at first, because it's just very very possible, and I mean, but in the other hand, first of all, there are not too many chess robots. First of all, also the point is that I mean they probably designed better than breaking people's hands as well. Also, or fingers, and also the most thing that makes me think that it's false just because I mean that's I would bet that if it happened, like usually it should be written in a lot of like newspapers and web pages. I feel it's a tricky question. I'll say it's false.
And it's a draw then, 7-7 with one question. It was everywhere in newspapers. It was 2022, and it was Moscow, like Aeroflot Open or something like that. And as I understand, there was even the video of like the kid was, or he played and dropped the piece and then he tried to change it, but his hand was like above the board, and the robot thought that the move was already completed, so the robot started playing move.
Okay,
and it was like
because that's why it was not impossible. Because at least I was right about that. It will be all over the place, but I just didn't hear it somehow. I never heard the story.
Okay, let us know. But okay, we right now claim a draw because one question. Let's call it clear. Would you say machine outplay Vladimir or not? Did you like the format? Do you like any other AIs to try? The video really took longer than we expected.
And before we end the video, I will say that I claim a match revenge in future. If you will like the video, I will claim match revenge and I'll beat this AI.
Maybe next to AI, because there are plenty of them. It's like Vladimir will go fight against everyone. Okay, comment please if you want to support our video in this format, and see you next episodes. Bye.
Ciao.